Alright, Cal.
Now me is thinking shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Oh shit. I'm gonna put on. Oh no, I'm not.
This is Madden. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. This fielded at the 2. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Oh, we taking that, coach.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that out.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary Conlon, and he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a Turkey Bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
They'll try and run with McKinnon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jerick McKinnon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offensive plays.
Don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A look at the numbers for Mac from last week. 21 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score. Flacco.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game, and even though they're facing a
That's some homosexual
defense,
shit right there, man. Come on.
from doing what they do best. Make them
Look at
adjust
this,
to them
Flacco.
and stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up. And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
That was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. They go play action here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jerick McKinnon with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bears will extend their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. He knew what else he should do. If this
my good goddamn.
take them all to dinner.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And now out come the Patriots. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
My cornerback?
They'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll run with Mack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out. Now Mack.
Oh my God! They would not let me get that
He's got
tackle.
the
I'm
first
scared.
down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
My nigga just stood there like a
It's an
goddamn
8-yard
dummy.
pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
We don't talk
We're
about
gonna
it very
pressure
often, but
this way.
sometimes
Fuck
there's a
this
dip in intensity when you start the second
We're
half,
gonna
which can
press. I don't like
manifest
that.
itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a
They're about
catch.
to run, man.
It'll be a
Leave that
Patriot
goddamn
first down on a
Come on,
pickup
man.
of 16.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Flacco looks to throw. It's caught outright, Amendola. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Time for that famous
16
red
yards
zone
there,
defense.
two
What
straight
you got
plays
for
of
me,
16 yards and another first down. Here's Matt. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get
Absolutely.
anything going, and really the
Absolutely.
offensive line not
Yeah,
helping him much. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Flacco here on 2nd down. And he's got it.
Oh, I didn't know who the
And he'll
fuck.
take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Hey man, you should just give him the touchdown like I did.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
You
Right
shouldn't
now,
be
the
scared. Oh,
play
you got
call
hurt. God
really
damn.
well.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, he gets attended to.
That's fine.
We'll step aside.
Where's he going? Let's see.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Open man is Uzana. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
McKinnon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot.
Oh, if I had
He
less
says
time,
this will
I'd-
be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
I'm gonna try to play one more time.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. We'll remind you that coming up
I
at
know it's
halftime, we'll
hard
join
for you to
Jonathan
give me the props,
Coachman in the
too.
game
I
in
know it
Orlando.
was.
Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's McKinnon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
He's
Another
just
nice
a
game, 13 yards that
nobody.
time, and another first down.
We're trying
We
to
both know it's different.
tell
Effortless out there.
everybody
Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball
about
with relative ease.
somebody.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Offense? What the fuck just happened?
That time the
They
right
couldn't have seen the same shit I just
And
seen.
so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
They run it with McKinnon. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Calling a gain of 9 there, and it puts them in better shape here for 2nd and
I
goal.
key, man. I just got a
That's a
holding
strong
call,
pickup
bro.
right
I
there on
don't know what
first
the fuck
down. And as
this
this
shit
drive
came
goes
from.
on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the
I need to
4.
play.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense
You ain't
stiffening
gonna throw
here.
this
It's
touchdown.
3rd and
You gonna throw
goal.
this motherfucker away.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it?
No, you
He's
gotta
already
follow
gotten
your
into
blocks
the end zone
sometimes,
twice,
big dog.
trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one must have the hat trick against them.
Here's Watson. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Hey, you see, I threw that bitch away. I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing, bro. I was not playing.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they will move up
All right,
by
Cal,
10 now,
55
17-7.
second defense. Come
A
on.
good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old
Yeah,
bend
but
but
they,
don't break approach. Made sure
Whew.
they contained them when they absolutely
That was
had
tough.
to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, Flacco. And this is going to be caught.
How did that just
He got
happen,
the fight
Coach?
for the football. A gain of 32 that time. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a play fake here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
what you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Going up top. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one
Yeah,
out
I
as we head
appreciate
towards the
that,
half, trying to hit a big chunk play
that you
right there
understand that
and
it is
add to their
takes
score.
a
Yeah,
lot
this is a
of
confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. The Bears on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The final shot before the break. Watson looking long for Thomas. And this one is incomplete. So we come the second half
my dude
upon
can
us
catch
sooner
it
than
'cause
we
he has
bargained
dick up
for.
there.
Week
She's seen it,
7,
right?
second half. Let's do it. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now McKinnon. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down, here's Watson.
Watson
lost it.
Ooh, my good God.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Third and long. It's Watson looking deep downfield. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get it all back in one play.
Yes, he did.
Third and long, thought he needed the deep pass.
You probably searching by my email, can't you?
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part went to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Now a carry for Mack. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Third down, Flacco from the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by D.J. Swearinger. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Oh, shit.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We gotta
After
use
the
some of this
incomplete
clock,
pass here now is second
and
10.
We don't play the good enough game. Use some of this clock.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll run it here.
He hurt. Oh, my God, he hurt. I can't believe he just ran that slow. Lord, how much?
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And able to
You
push
do
his
not
way
want that
forward
first
here for a
down
good
at all,
gain.
nigga. You
Jonathan
looked at that
Joseph
first
there
down
for
like,
the
nah,
tackle.
you got to get that
They're trying to
somebody.
show that they
He
can
said
run the
you
ball,
got to get
protect
that
this
shit to
lead,
somebody
give it
else,
to the
man.
backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here again is McKinnon. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Watson just beating the play clock. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off
You know what?
and make a big play with his legs.
I seen a lot of shit that was open,
Contain
but
him, but also tell
I
him
ain't
to
somebody
get
getting killed, so I want to get the fuck up out of here,
So
bro.
as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3?
Can't relate.
In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
That's tough,
Sometimes
coach.
they just
That's
make a
real
joke.
tough.
All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. Being chased out left.
I'm like, you better kill that
He'll wind
bitch.
up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Flacco from the gun. Open to the right side.
Fucking missed it. Oh, my
And he gets
God.
this up across the 35 before he's out of
Fucking
bounds.
depressing, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing here on 1st down. Flacco. Throw left side complete.
Open?
That's
God
Burton.
damn.
That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Flacco from midfield. That'll be caught by Cup.
I'm finna fucking take you
Back-to-back
out the
nice
game.
gains.
bitch.
That
You
one
missed
for
one more
14
damn time.
yards and another 1st. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now Flacco.
Why the fuck would you run
Over
off?
the middle by
I
Hurst.
released the nigga
And
to
he'll
you.
take
Why
it
would you
down here
move?
Just shy of the 15 at the
You gotta be the
16-yard
dumbest
line.
nigga on
10
earth.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Seeing that play and
Release
understand
that
just
nigga
how
straight
tough
to
it
the
is to
ground.
cover tight ends,
Stupid.
especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now it's Hines, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
How much we got?
Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score.
I'm not sure the win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They had the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time.
All right, Cal.
You're exactly right. And if
All
you
you
have
gotta
that
do,
1 to
your
5 play
defense
drive,
is
you
good
actually
enough.
build up momentum.
If
And
you
even
get
more
the field goal
hope when they
range,
had to
we good.
slog their
If
way
not,
downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's
march
almost
down
like,
the field.
Yeah,
Get us.
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Where they don't have any more time left. Let's go.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon.
Woo, that's good.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The Bears on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Watson. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll go on the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1.
You know he's my backup, right?
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.
That's one of the best games my team have played all year.
Over. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they
check
feel
out the
very
stats.
good
Deshaun Watson, you
about
didn't
that
have to do
victory.
too much.
So for the Bears,
got
it's
a
a
couple.
much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for New England, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
McKinnon running good enough to be a starting running back, man. Kareem Hunt. I don't think I would. I don't think I'd trade him anyway, to be honest. Hey, what? Well, one new injury. Grady Jarrett. Out for 6. Oh my God, out for 6 weeks. Come on, Grady. Go look at these positions we need right quick. Like Kiwi 2 and 4. Hold on, Bedoya. Hold on. Bedoya. Bedoya, what? Bedoya, you 1 and 5? God damn, bro. From that last game? Man, hey, I'm going to tell you like this, bro. I don't know what it was. But it's like my team came ready to play that game, and I don't know why. Like McKinnon. Like, oh, so Akisa, you not going crazy in this league, huh? Who got Lamar Jackson? You do? Okay. I know my defense did real good the last game. Look at all these picks I got last game. For me to get all them picks, that game should not have been that close, man. Look, Demary, look, I only completed a couple passes. That's crazy, bro. Cause I ain't got enough time to pass the goddamn ball, bro. Well, at least my defense still look good. That's all I can say. My linebackers could be better, but besides my linebackers, I think my defense will be okay. I just realized that my linebacker 2 surpassed my linebacker 1. Grady Jarrett. That got hurt. That's tough. Next game, I got the Jets. Then I got the Bills. And then I got Loke. Then I got Aki. Then I got Loke. Then I got Computer. And I finished the season. Sports Guy. And Aki is my last game of the season. Isn't that gonna be fun, Aki? In the season playing me. Let me see what your record is on